get it because Fargo kicked him out at the count of 3. But the referee, who was addled, raised the hand of Fargo and hands him the Southern heavyweight belt. And Jerry Lawler is incensed. And so, at the result of a tag, a count rather, on Fargo, but with a referee dazed, he raised the hand of Fargo and gives Fargo the belt. From the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum, this is Lance Russell.
As we join now the third fall of the big main event. Tojo Yamamoto and Steve Kovac opposing Don Kent, the Blue Scorpion, and their manager Jim Kent. At this point, the falls are even at 1 apiece. Don Kent starting for his team against Tojo Yamamoto. As I said, the falls are even at this point. Tojo and Don Kent lock up. Tojo rolls him over now with an arm bar. Another big crowd on hand here at the Fairgrounds Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Referee is Tommy Sloan. As Tojo now applying the pressure to Don Kent's arm. Don Kent, formerly with the world champion Kangaroos. Off the rope, Tojo meets him with the hip lock and back to the arm hold again. Referee Tommy Sloan agrees with Tojo on the tag to Kovac. Kovac continues the pressure to Don Kent's left arm. Jim Kent in his corner, the manager of Don Kent and the Blue Scorpion, seems to be viewing the situation over. Jimmy Kent, usually a factor in any match, seems to be resting at this point. Kent breaks the hold off the ropes and levels Steve Kovac, and Kovac retaliates and once again applies the arm bar. Jim Kent catches the attention of the referee as a Scorpion comes in to kick Kovac away, while Tojo in retaliation kicks Kent away and Kovac reapplies his hold. Once again the Scorpion in to break things up. Tojo pulls Kent back down and reapplies the arm bar. Tommy Sloan seems to be having trouble keeping the wrestlers from running in and out of the ring. Don Kent with forearm smashes to the head of Kovac. Rams his head into the knee of the Scorpion. The Blue Scorpion, a big, rugged, masked man from parts unknown, has the arm bar applied to him. Referee Tommy Sloan warns Don Kent to stay out of the ring. Kovac continues to apply the pressure to the left arm of the Scorpion. Don Kent now with a choke to Kovac. Tojo is ordered back to his side of the ring, while the Scorpion and Don Kent take the measure of Steve Kovac. Kovac with a pin, Don Kent kicks him away. The masked Scorpion is dropped by the flying arm scissors, and Kovac reapplies the arm bar. The Scorpion, trying to break away from the hold, is now to his feet as Kovac flips him back over Don Kent comes in to kick Kovac in the head. Tojo, wanting to come in, is now tagged by Kovac. Tojo Yamamoto in, applies one of his famous chops to the head of the Scorpion, and the Scorpion wants no part of Tojo and immediately tags to Don Kent. Tojo levels Don Kent with a vicious judo chop, and now is working on the eyes of Don Kent. Tojo, who can be one of the most rugged wrestlers in the ring today. Tojo now chopping the back of Kent. Sends Kent to the ropes. Tojo misses with his famous stomach grip. Now slipping in behind Kent on the floor. Another chop to the neck. 2 chops to the neck. While Steve Kovac in the ring grabs the Scorpion. Tojo now applying more judo chops, pure punishment to the head of Don Kent. Referee Tommy Sloan also on the floor, trying to restore order. Don Kent returns to the ring and is met immediately by Steve Kovac. Kovac and Don Kent exchanging punches, and Kent is back on the floor again. All 4 men and the referee are now on the ring. Steve Kovac's head into the ring post. Tojo has a Scorpion. Don Kent now with Steve Kovac. All 4 men on the floor. Referee Tommy